Breaking. Text of Senate gun bill released. Also, it's passing, guys. They got everyone to do it. There's a list of all the fucking traitor Republicans that is leaked. I know fucking Lindsey Graham's on there. Fuck that guy. Fuck Lindsey Graham. I hate that fucker so much. God, you crying little coward piece of shit. I know Lindsey's on there for sure. Who else is on there? McConnell, Mitch McConnell. Goddamn fuck you, Mitch McConnell. Some dude from Texas, John Cornyn. Tom Tillis. Susan Collins. Lindsey fucking Graham. Fuck you. Bill Cassidy, Roy Blunt, Richard Burr, Mitt fucking Romney, Rob Portman, Shelley Moore, Kepio, Joni Ernst, Lisa Muritsky. Like, that's a fucking...
Watch out!
Todd Young. Fuck all of them. You've literally taken our rights away, you fucking traitors. Vote them all out. Picture is Ron Paul, it's happening, and this is all in green text. $100 million to states to expand mental health services. Creates red flag laws. Juvenile criminal convictions or commitment to mental health institution after age 16 will prohibit you from gun ownership. None. Gone. Any domestic abuse accusation, arrest, or conviction will prohibit you from gun ownership. Period. That's fucked up because an accusation can get them removed. An accusation. Someone could just say it. Wouldn't even be true. Remove. Increased prison time for straw purchases. Increased enforcement against drug dealers, cartels from gun running. $1.4 billion to the FBI for state and local law enforcement. $750 million of that for red flag laws. $100 million of that for FBI grants to schools. $100 million of that for FBI salaries. So $1.4 billion with a B to the fucking feds. This American Says poll will celebrate this because it's more important they were right than the fact their lives are also worse off now. Dude, poll is always right, but I don't think anyone on poll's happy this happened. Even the cucked NRA has come out against it. Dude, fuck the NRA. Fuck anyone that supports the NRA. They are... Look, I'm all for gun rights, but the NRA is not helping us in any way for gun fucking rights. Go pick a different organization that's actually doing shit. I'm sure you could find out online which ones actually are. This American Says, now let's see how quickly all this shit gets thrown in the trash by the Supreme Court. Dude, I can only fucking hope, man. But they're slow as goddamn molasses, so good fucking luck. I mean, have fun waiting on that. And they don't really take gun cases. Everyone's talking about that domestic abuse accusation getting your guns taken away and how bullshit that is. Yes, I agree. This America Says, green text, get in fight with stupid woman, wet hole you are shagging. Green text, she calls police and, quote, accuses you, unquote, of domestic abuse. Green text, police come and lock you up, take your guns. Green text, never able to purchase a gun again, ever. Green text, you were 20 when this happened. Green text, you are now 57. And that was the only interaction you had with cops your whole life. Green text, no guns just because. Green text, criminal with gun robs and kills you for fun with gun. Green text, land of the free, home of the brave, Osake and Usi. Yeah, I mean, if people want guns illegally, they're still gonna get them. This ain't gonna stop it. This dude says green text, $100 million to states to expand mental health services. That's it? We gave $44 billion to Ukraine. Exactly, yes. $100 million for states. $44 billion for Ukraine, $3 billion for Israel, $100,000 for America. So stupid. God, are Americans tired of getting bent over and fucked yet? This American Says, so in other words, it's not going to do anything except be a money grab for the FBI so they continue cooking up and foiling their own fake terror plots while still missing out on all the real ones because they had no hand in them. Dude, this is actually going to do a lot, dude. This lets them just take guns away from people. I mean, it's just more ways for us to lose our gun rights easily, which is bad, dude. Anything that takes away our rights, anything that infringes on our freedom must be stopped. And yeah, that's a lot of fucking goddamn money for the FBI. What the hell? This dude posts all that money we're giving to the FBI, and then he says, many more school shootings incoming. Sad. Yeah, guys, also, Texas is going to demolish that school where that shooting was, that elementary school or whatever. They're just demolishing it. How fucking retarded is that? They're so, like, we can't ask the parents and the kids and the teachers to go back there. Like, God, when did we become such a goddamn pussified society that you're literally going to fucking demolish and rebuild a school? What the fuck kind of waste of resources is that? You could build an entirely new school somewhere. We could have double the schools. But instead you're gonna fucking spend all the money to fucking demolish the school and then rebuild the school. What the fuck is what is our country even doing right now, guys? Because mommy and daddy and teacher weechers and the kids can't go back to the school with the children. If someone gets murdered in a house, do you think they demolish the fucking house because someone was murdered in it? No, they fucking resell the house. And people buy it, you know why? Because they don't give a fuck. Because in reality, when you get right down to it, people die every day. Every fucking day. Suck it the fuck up. Right here, American. By the way, Glow are bulldozing the school in Texas right now. They're destroying evidence. They killed kids to pass this shit. It was planned. That's another aspect of it. Like maybe they're demolishing the school so there can be no evidence recovered. That's possible. I think it's more likely that just America has been pussified and they think this is a solution. It's just so dumb and a waste of resources. How fucking retarded are people? Go build a statue honoring the people that died and then reopen the school. Bam, problem solved. Everyone's happy. Fuck, that's what we've done for hundreds of years. This American says, green tech states ignore federal laws as usual. Green tech's legally allowed to kill feds and treat on my property in my state. The federal government has zero power over those that don't already submit to them. Well, what state are you talking about? The state that comes to the top of my head for gun laws and shooting people on your property is Florida. So, I mean, but even if you're in Florida, there was that pedophile that the FBI raided and he killed like a bunch of them or just wounded them or some shit. He shot a bunch of them when they raided his house. And he's dead now. So, I mean, you say they have zero power, but that guy was shooting people on his own property and now he's dead. So, I mean, maybe you could fight them, but they have, high-powered weapons. There's a lot of them, and there's only one of you. So maybe just don't do that. Maybe stop these bills from passing before they fucking pass. The thing is I feel like we're in a runaway shit show right now. When Congress passed that $6 trillion bill, I think they figured out that they could just pass anything. Because after that bill passed, they did it again, too. And each time they did it, do you notice how they lowered the amount of money they gave to us? The American people? It kept getting lower and lower and lower, but they kept giving more and more and printing more and more money. But we kept getting less and less of it until that infrastructure bill came out. That $6 trillion, it's like $5 trillion. The $5 trillion infrastructure bill came out and we didn't even get a bribe. That was the point. They realized we can do anything we want. We don't have to bribe them. We don't have to do anything. We just have to pass it. That's where we are at right now. It must change. It must be corrected. It must be fixed, or this country will be destroyed. It will be destroyed. Laser gun and on posts. That guy got raided by the FBI, by the way. The laser building on. The dude that was building laser beams. He got raided by the FBI, but I think he he said they couldn't really do anything to him because it wasn't illegal, but they raided him. And yeah, I mean, lasers are actually a very effective weapon. Like, if they take away everybody's guns, you still have, like, laser pointers and stuff. That's what they were doing in China. The Chinese have no fucking guns, so all of them had these green laser pointers, and they were using those as weapons. And that's a strategy. Not that I would ever encourage such a thing. Last thread of the day, fuck this gay country, more money to the federal government pedophile paramilitary. Picture is, they gave the fucking FBI $100 million in gun control bill. No, they gave it billions. Billions. With a B, dude. With a B. First post says, classic devil worshipping. Watch out! Smargood says, they'll piss it away in 2 weeks and nothing will change. They'll piss it away in like 2 years, which is too long, really. Smargood says, the FBI is legitimately the worst part of the American government. I agree. And the CIA, both of the three-letter organizations, they really need to get rid of them. But that will never, ever happen. Because whenever that almost happens, that person gets killed. I wonder why. This American says, I wonder what straw will break the camel's back for gun owners. Nothing, dude. Nothing. There will be no straw that breaks the camel's back, because by the time that happens, your guns are gone already. So there will be no straw that breaks the camel's back, because by the time you get to that point, your guns are gone. And then you have to have a really violent revolution with an incredible loss of life, instead of the government just being scared of a populace with weapons. You see, our leadership is supposed to be scared of us. They're supposed to be afraid. That's what keeps them in line. When they're not afraid, then they just do whatever the fuck they want, and they enrich themselves. They must be afraid. They must be afraid at all times. And that was part of the citizens being armed. And that's why they're always trying to take people's guns away, because that's what gives regular people power over the government. I mean, the Second Amendment isn't there for protection. The Second Amendment is there to protect yourself from the government itself. That is a bill that was implemented because the Redcoats were storming our land and taking over people's houses without their permission. Every person has a right to be armed to protect themselves against a government that is oppressing them. That's in our fucking Constitution. This American says bigger government means bigger chunk of money out of your paycheck that gets wasted or laundered. There's no such thing as free. I agree 1,000,000%. But we're past the point of it getting taken out of your paycheck, dude. You don't see that? They're not taking that money from your paycheck anymore. They're just printing it, okay? They're not taking it as taxes, they're printing it, which means they're taking it from your paycheck. Yes, you're correct. But also, you are paying them in the form of your groceries being more expensive, the gas being more expensive, everything costing more. That's how you're paying the government without knowing it. This America says, didn't they just send $1 billion to Ukraine last week? 40. Well, not last week, you're right. They only gave him like a couple. You just gave them 40 and you need to give them another? Go give Flint, Michigan some money. It's just unbelievable, the corruption. Unbelievable. It doesn't have to be Flint, Michigan. Give a state that money. Give someone that money besides another fucking country. That's called treason. This America says there is no reason for them not to stage false flags. They literally get to vote themselves hundreds of millions of dollars every time there's a glow op. Exactly. I mean, why wouldn't the FBI create these false flags? Every time they happen, they get literally billions of dollars. I mean, we could probably calculate it up, guys. If $1 billion per 16 kids, I don't even know how many kids were killed in that thing, but let's just say, I don't know, $1 billion. So each of those kids was worth $62 million, okay? If you guys don't know, you can hire a hitman in the United States on the dark web for like $20,000, okay? You could pay someone $20,000 to kill someone for you. Each of these children that died was worth $62 million. You think there ain't assholes that would do something that evil for that much money? That's a lot of fucking money. $62 million per kid you kill? Fuck. Probably wish they could have got a few more kids. Those sick fucks. This guy says they got 1.4 billion. Yeah, exactly. That was 1 billion. That wasn't even 1.4 billion because they almost got another billion, almost 2 billion. They didn't do 1.5 because then I could round up to 2. Those fucks. This guy says it's $2.4 billion. Dude, it's probably, who knows how much fucking money is hidden in that goddamn bill. It's probably all scattered around. This America says there are quite a few oligarchs and important people who fund a lot of discourse in this country. When is the last time we've actually heard of someone attempting to take out an important target that would actually make a difference? It's always someone shooting up some random blacks or kids at a school. That's why mass shooting BS never made any sense to me. If someone's so disgruntled with the system, why do they attack innocent targets? It's because they are not organic. They are either pushed by feds or done by feds. I definitely think Fed grooming has a lot to do with it. I think the people that do it want fame more than they want to fix the system, or maybe they just want attention. I think it's more attention, like their parents probably gave them zero attention growing up. I mean zero. Like, go watch the TV, go in the corner, I'm doing my shit type crap. A kid's a sponge, and you need to give it all the fucking attention you have and can muster because it's soaking it all in. That's what the children are. And if you just shove them in a corner and shoot them with the boob tube, who the fuck knows what's going to happen? So why do they not take out these high priority targets? Because first off, they're not right in the head, so they're not even thinking that straight. And second, they probably want fame or attention more than to fix the system. Also, high priority targets like the one you're saying, like let's say, I don't know, Soros or something,
Hello, look, hey, listen, watch out.
He's surrounded by security and bulletproof limos, and good luck getting anywhere near that fucking guy. He's incredibly protected. So that's another reason why people don't do that kind of stuff, because it's about the ease of the target, and they're just fucked up in the head, dude. They're fucked up in the fucking head. Who would kill a bunch of children? It's just fucked up. And just to end cap that segment, I don't encourage or promote or ask for any violence of any kind. Period. Don't need it. Just gotta tack that on there for the fucking feds. and it's also what I fucking literally believe. You know, I get a kick out of evil stories and fucked up shit and all, you know, I'm on 4chan, you know? But also, there's that seed of goodness in everybody. That little tiny sliver of hope within humanity where you're looking for the good in stuff. You're looking for good over evil. You want to help and save people of the world. You know, there's that part of the human being in there somewhere. I like to hope. You know, you need hope. You need light. There must be some light or there's nothing but fucking darkness. Fuck that shit. I like darkness, but without light, what is dark? You know? You need both in this world. The yin and yang of life. This guy says, instead of spending more money, why not cut funding somewhere else? Because you gotta print more money. Gotta spin up that money printer. Go brrr. This guy says they're behind the stage shootings, including Uvalde. I definitely think, I mean, we know now that there was a retired FBI agent talking to him, so, a lot of shenanigans in that whole story. On Friends Chan, that post is still stickied, so that's funny. Everything moves at the speed of molasses on Friends Chan, but it is getting faster, it seems to me, so I don't know. This dude says to the OP,
Watch out!
it's all bad, every single bit of it. Our government is anti-American. That is incredibly accurate. So accurate. Right now, our government is just anti-American as fuck. They're trying to destroy the Constitution. Matthew McConaughey literally went on stage and said, we need to disregard the Constitution. And lo and behold, the gun bill passes. Wow. Fuck our Constitution, pass that gun bill, and Matthew McConaughey got it done. Thank you, Matthew McConaughey. I cannot wait to have Matthew McConaughey tokens. The global currency of America, our cryptocurrency will be McConaughey tokens. Can't wait. So America says people will just ignore the laws. Local police will ignore the law, not cooperate with the FBI. Local legislature will pass laws to guarantee gun rights. Supreme Court will eventually have to rule all these restrictions and red flag as obviously unconstitutional, as they clearly violate multiple amendments. Gun confiscations will never happen on a wide scale because nepotistic retards will never risk their life. FBI will implode in on itself. One might say nothing ever happens. I totally disagree. Okay, first off, everything you're saying with the Supreme Court and everything, that's gonna take like 10 fucking years, dude. I mean, that's like 5-10 years we're waiting on that shit. We're gonna go through 2 presidents by that time. Who the fuck knows? Who could have World War IV by that time? Who the fuck knows what's going on? Fuck that. Second, you say confiscations will never happen on a wide scale. Dude, what if this is just a ramp up for, I mean, the Civil War? Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna be Tim Pool right here. Let's say the Civil War happens, okay? With this, let's say the crash goes down, the Civil War happens, everything's turns into a shit show. We get the summer of love all over again, but this time it's not just it's everybody. It's everyone united against everything. Okay? You think at that point there wouldn't be widespread gun confiscations? Really? And you don't think the FBI will risk their lives because they're nepotistic retards? Well, they raided that child porn dude in Florida and a bunch of them got shot. Okay, so if their boss tells them to go into a fucking house, they're gonna go into a house, dude. That's their fucking job. Though I guess you could be like, the Texas cops didn't want to storm that school. They didn't want to go get shot by that gunman. So I get it, but the boss FBI, man, don't give a fuck about his subordinates. You know? FBI's on a whole nother level of evil, guys. FBI's on a whole nother level of evil. Okay, that's the show, guys. The feds are pure fucking evil. Please like, comment, subscribe. God, I feel like that AI bot. Oh my God. I am a YouTuber. You guys have a great day. I love you all. Goodbye.